Welcome back everybody to Elder Scrolls Online with Milara Falcon's Bane. Now we can either go and fight Eradal for our next main story quest for this area, or we can enter the portal to Ceporah Tower because we are continuing on our quest to join the Psijics Order. So we don't want to talk to Right Master Iochesis.
Add your divination spell and see if that reveals anything useful.
Friend of Valseren. Tranquil greetings, Caraval. You will forgive me if I seem awkward. We rarely entertain guests here on Artaeum. I am Kelleris.
Kelleris.
Right Master Iochesis told me a great deal about you. I suspect he has plans for you within the Psijic Order.
You're offering me a place in the Psijic Order. Do I even qualify for membership?
The Right Master holds you in high regard. That is proof enough of your worthiness. The Psijic Order requires practical wisdom, outside perspective. Unless I miss my guess, you can provide both. You would be a worthy addition to our ranks.
Thank you. What do I need to do?
Eager to begin? Good. Eagerness is just what we need.
Oh dear.
Your first lesson begins now. The Order has detected a number of irregularities on Tamriel. Small breaches in the fabric of time. I would like you to seal them for me.
All right, I'll seal these breaches. How should I proceed?
The first cluster of time breaches appeared on the Isle of Summerset. You should start there. Go speak with my apprentice, Josaja, in the Artaeum. She will provide the tools you need, a map, Psijic seals, and the Augur of the Obscure.
What does it take to become a Psijic?
A noble heart and a solemn commitment to the good. Achieving membership in the Psijic Order is a serious and lasting endeavor. You must be prudent, but fearless, withdrawn, but compassionate. It is not something to be taken lightly.
Why are you looking for new members? I thought you were a reclusive group.
Too reclusive, I fear. The truth is that we have grown old, Caraval. A mixed blessing, I suppose. Long years of seclusion have allowed us to study and learn, but always at the cost of our relationship with the outside world. We need youth, vigor.
What are the benefits of membership?
As your knowledge of the old ways grows, so too will the rewards. For instance, we are prepared to teach you new and powerful spells. As in all things, the best teacher is experience. This matter of the time breaches will act as your exam.
Any words of wisdom before I set out?
Only this. Purge yourself of selfish intent.
Right.
Membership in the Psijic Order will bring you both prestige and power.
Oh.
But such honors often lead to Wegnithir, the bad change. What you do in the Order's name, you do for others, never yourself.
What is your role in the Psijic Order, Kelleris?
I serve as the Chief Law Master here on Artaeum, a grand title for a modest pursuit, truth be told. I protect and maintain our various libraries and archives, safeguard the details of our Order's history, that sort of thing.
How many libraries and archives do you have here?
863
Whoa.
at last count, not including the Right Master's personal collection, of course. Don't trouble yourself looking for them. Many of them exist in quasi-planes and hermetic mind spheres. It helps keep things tidy.
You think maintaining 863 libraries is a modest pursuit?
Comparatively, yes. Many of my peers spend their days examining the nature of reconstituted souls and studying Etara dream residue. Still, I love my work. It also affords me the opportunity to spend time with our initiates.
So you're a teacher?
Of sorts. I educate students on the importance of compassion, discipline, objectivity, and the like. Our Order's chief virtues. It can be very rewarding, provided the students take such lessons to heart. I'm confident you will be such a student.
No pressure then. So this map you mentioned will show me where the time breaches are located.
The map will show you the approximate location of each time breach. I apologize. Our visions, while powerful, are not always specific. Make your way to each X on the map, then use the Augur of the Obscure to discover the anomaly's exact location.
How does this augur work exactly?
These time breaches are not visible to mortal eyes. The Augur, however, perceives time and space very differently. Gazing through it will allow you to peer through the veil, to see things both visible and invisible. Things like these breaches.
Once I find the breach, I use these Psijic seals to close it.
Precisely. Think of them like bandages, I suppose.
Okay.
Or tourniquets. The chrononymics they contain will stabilize the rifts and harden the walls of time around them, rendering the breaches harmless. They are quite easy to use, I promise.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Alright, let me just go into my journal. We are looking for Guild, the Psijics calling. I'm just going to see if I can get rid of that Golden Pursuits thing, because we shouldn't be tracking any of them now. Oh, okay, hang on. Okay, that's unpinned. Trying to find the one that's pinned just so I can get rid of it. That's weird, there's nothing there that's pinned. Oh, well, we got rid of it anyway. Okay. The Psijics calling. Talk to Josage. She's in there, so we need to go this way. And into here. Oh, look at all these bookcases. Which I can't read. You torturing maniacs. Josage.
Yes, can I help you?
Your master sent me. He told me to collect a map, some Psijic seals, and the Augur of the Obscure.
Right. You're the Order's new initiate. I didn't expect you so soon. Things here on Artaeum are normally, you know, snailish. I transcribed our seer's visions onto the map there, and collected these Psijic seals. The Augur, however...
Do you have it?
I don't. Please don't tell the lore master.
Oh, no.
It tricked me into dismissing the binding charms that keep it here, in the Artaeum. Then it popped like a bubble and vanished. It escaped before, but never on my watch.
Do you have any idea where the Augur went?
Mercifully, yes. I just scried its location. It looks like it reappeared somewhere on the shores of Wasten Coraldale. It didn't take long for some sea elves to scoop it up and squirrel it away. You'll have to steal it back. I am sorry, truly.
All right, I'll go to Wasten Coraldale and recover it.
I'm indebted. You'll definitely need the Augur on your quest. Without it, you'll never find those time breaches.
What exactly is this Augur of the Obscure anyway?
The lore master didn't tell you? All right. How to explain it? The Augur is a skull. Sort of. It's really a crystalline entity that resembles a skull. Some think it's from the head of an ancient mage, but I don't believe that for a minute.
Why not?
It's hard to say. Once you have a few conversations with it, you'll see what I mean.
Wait, this skull talks?
Yes, incessantly. I think that's why Lore Master Kellerus made me its caretaker.
Right.
No one else wants to listen to it. You should know that it lies constantly, unless you ask it a direct question. If you do that, it's compelled to always tell the truth.
Good to know. Now, you're sure it will show me these time breaches?
It will. Stirring up the Augur's power will give you a second sight. The skull sees time differently.
Right.
Well, it sees practically everything differently, but time most of all. I think it's fascinating. I just wish the little bugger wasn't so sneaky.
I'll be careful. What can you tell me about these Psijic seals?
The seals are one of the Order's oldest tools. They act as a sort of anchor, shoring up any wayward spirits or forces in a given place. When Nirn was still young, the veil was much looser, more unpredictable, you know? So the Aldmeri made these.
Is there a trick to using them?
None at all. We've been refining them for thousands of years, remember? Just take one in your hand when you reach a tear, and the seal will do the rest.
Nice. So, you're Calorus's apprentice?
I am. You look surprised.
Oh, I just haven't seen many non-elves here.
Right, of course. It's not racial bias. The Psijic Order doesn't have any axes to grind.
Right.
It's just a matter of circumstance. Psijic study is an Aldmeri tradition, for one thing. High elves also live a long time and have more natural aptitude.
And how did you wind up here on Artaeum?
It's a long story. I was the heiress to a crown magnifica. Our house was prosperous, well respected. When Calorus offered to take me to Artaeum, I cast off my duties immediately and left the family's fortunes in the hands of my brother.
And?
He drove our family into shame and poverty.
Right.
Pretty much immediately. I try not to think about it. Let's change the subject, all right? You have lots to do and very little time to do it.
Thank you, Josade. Is that a list? Psijic map of Summerset. I guess we better take that. We'll never know where we're going. Now to find the Augur of the obscure little beggar. Alright. Psijic's calling. Yeah, let's not do that. I was kind of going to look for a Wayshrine and head on out using a bit of teleportation, but I suppose the game has a point. I could just run through this rather magnificent archive here. Step into a portal to Artaeum. I'm never going to get used to that. And toddle on over to the Artaeum Wayshrine. We'll ignore this nice man here. He's clearly...
Over here, I have a message for you.
Right. Like I said, we'll ignore him. I was going to say he's clearly interested in something else and then he pulled out. Okay. But they say Summerset. What I'm hoping is it will give me a location here. Yes, so we can just zippity-doo that way and save ourselves a bit of running and a lot of distraction. Because you know there'll be resources on the way that I just have to stop and get if I don't take this. Here we go. Oh, I love this countryside. So one of the things I love most about this game is its beautiful, beautiful scenery. And yes, alright, what am I playing? This one. Okay, that's the jump and run thing. What's this doing? Okay, that's that. So these are the ones I wanted, 4 and 5. Right, I get you. Now, wait a minute. There are clams and things on the shores of Summerset. We should keep an eye out for them. They might have pearls in them, and pearls are an alchemical ingredient we could do with. You're going to tell me we're heading into a dungeon, aren't we? Well, this could be a longish episode.
Ahoy, traveller!
One quest at a time. Otherwise, I would have taken that one to... Well, I did this one. Alrighty. We'll come back. Once we come back with the skull, I might actually do that as well. Wasten Coraldale. Do I have any food on me? Wow, I have a lot of stolen goods on me. What is wrong with you, girl? Alright, let's use that then. Let's just check and see if we have... Well, you know what? We should definitely learn these and get them out of our backpack. Writing capacity. Now I know who picked up those, but we don't have any XP scrolls. Radio. That's okay. Now there are a couple of adventures you do. Like I said, there is a quest that we could have been doing at the same time as we're doing this. If you're doing this and not doing a quest by quest series where you're doing one quest at a time, please pick that one up. It'll save you a lot of time. In the meantime, we I was going to say someone's been through here recently because all these salamanders are usually... Oh dear. Yeah. Are usually around. Of course, there they were. Alright. Find the Augur of the Obscure. Let's make sure we've got some stamina to spend. Alright, we do want to avoid a few things. Those guys for a start. This big dude for a second. Just to go around him if we can. I don't think we succeeded. Oh! Oh, fine. Oh my god. I'm not sure I can survive this one, but let's well, I won't if I don't get out of his way. A bit of healing hands. Why don't I move the area? There we go. That's bound to make life a lot more fun for me. Ow! Alright, we'll get rid of the trash because it's really starting to zap me now. Thank you! We would have got it, but I so appreciate the help. So we're off looking for the Augur of the Obscure. We're going to let these guys do their extra treasure hunting and resource gathering. Okay. Nasty little zap lizards. Out of magicka. Let's fix that. Right. One clean pelt from all those salamanders. Grr. However,
Seals, fond of winged snakes and soggy chests. Noted.
hello?
Ah, fleshy, thick-thumbed biped. Hello. You're an elf, right? Or is it a man? I'm sorry. I have some difficulty telling you people apart. You're much less blue than the others. In color, I mean, not disposition. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Your caretaker, Jossa J, sent me. I need your help to find time breaches in Summerset.
Josiah. Wait, you're talking about that jittery mage I tricked into freeing me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a delight. I had hoped for a longer holiday. Can only manage a leap like this once a century after all. I will.
If I take you out of that box, will you help me find these time breaches?
I'm actually quite comfortable here, mate. Cozy accommodations, the transliminal tones of the ocean waves, gangly meat brains to mock. But I guess I should be going. These elves plan to sell me. Can you imagine? I'll help you. On one condition.
What's the condition?
When we're done sewing up these chronosymphonic when we're done sewing up these time breaches, you'll let me wander the Mundus in peace. No more dim-witted Psijics peppering me with questions. No more dusty shells. You have a deal?
I'll discuss it with Lawmaster Kelleris. No promises.
Right. So, should we get going, or...?
I have a few questions first.
Of course you do. Everyone asks questions, and I have all the answers. Fair warning. Be specific. I'm bound to tell the truth, but the truth can be a little... slippery. You know what I mean?
What are you exactly?
I'm a traveler like you, except, well, nothing like you, to be honest. No offense. I'm what you might call an aspect, eh? Like an idea's shadow. Don't make a face, I'm telling you the truth.
Right.
I thought your language is so crude.
Why are you stuck in a crystal skull?
I'm not in the skull. I am the skull. At least here on Nern. Over in the adjacent place, I'm shaped like a throw pillow. Imagine that. You look confused. It's just a trick of the light, mate. The skull's what you might call a manifestation.
A manifestation of...
Of me? Ah, this is just sad.
Oh, I'm going to
Try
turn
this.
him into skull bits
Imagine
in a
a
minute.
soul gem. Got it? Now imagine that the soul in the gem is also the gem itself. Weird, right? Ha! Mime and a head explosion. You can't see it because I haven't got any arms, but it's happening.
You said you're bound to tell the truth.
I am. One of the unfortunate quirks of the Psijic binding ritual that brought me here. I'm free to lie as much as I like, unless you, or anyone else for that matter, ask me a direct question. Cheap trick if you ask me.
The Psijics bound you here.
They did, a bit. I'm certain I could break out if I really put my mind to it. I don't blame them, honestly. If I was in their position, bobbing along like a little lost acorn in an ocean of knowledge, I'd want to trap me too.
Well, you did just escape Artaeum.
I guess, but instantaneous translocation's not like a Sundas scroll. The veil here in Mundus is all thick and sticky, you know? Like I said before, I think I'm grounded for the foreseeable future. Oh well.
Why did the Psijics go to the trouble of binding you in the first place? Are you really that smart? The Augur laughs uncontrollably. Are you done?
I am. I had no idea you were so funny. We're gonna have a really good time, you and I.
Oh dear.
Yes, in answer to your direct question, I do know a lot, and by a lot, I mean basically everything.
Why are you called the Augur of the Obscure?
Well, an augur of the obvious wouldn't be very useful, would it? For what it's worth, I lobbied for something way more impressive. The resplendent skull of hexagonal wonders! It was forcefully vetoed. No counting for taste, I guess.
Those are just titles though. Do you have a real name?
Of course I do. Everything has a name. Names give a thing its shape. Birds, snowflakes, tea kettles. You get the idea. I'd tell you mine, but you'd need about 6 more tongues and a pair of cymbals to pronounce it correctly, so let's not bother.
All right, I've heard enough. Let's get going.
Fair enough. So, where to? I assume you've got a map or something?
Yeah, let's inspect this map. Oh my god.
So, you know where we're going now, right? Good.
Oh,
You take me to a time breach, and I'll help you spot it.
okay.
Huh. This bag's a bit snug, eh?
Right. Right. I think we're down here somewhere, so our nearest time breach will be this one. Then we might just work our way up the coast and then across and along. Return to Summerset. Yeah, that's a plan. Oh, not before we get that, it's not. Radio, let's go. I know. I am regretting not being able to take more than one thing. That was a salamander. Sticky-tongued little individual. There's our thing. Not sure I can get to it from here. Oops, no, that was a bad oops. That was a very bad oops. Oh, for pity's sake. Really? Fine, you could have lived. It wasn't that bad an oops, I just didn't feel like fighting these guys. Storm shark, wave priest, my big boneless toe. Dead priest, more like it. Yes, I'm sure I wanted to jump off the cliff. Thank you. Don't start anything you're going to regret, buddy. Yep, I do have a red dot. We'll just wait for it to get closer. I'd run too. Alright. We could do with another couple of, bonus points from our Skyshards. There we go. Now we have 2. We might improve that. Do I have an advised morph? No. Alright, now I have to think. Okay. It's a magic ability. That's a magic ability. Okay. Charge with your Divine Lance to impale all enemies in the area, dealing 3,645 magic damage while taunting the first enemy hit to attack you for 15 seconds. An enemy hit that is casting is interrupted, set off balance and stunned. You also gain major protection for 15 seconds, reducing the damage taken by 10%. That's pretty good. Charge with your Divine Lance to impale one enemy, dealing 2916 magic damage while taunting them for 15 seconds. The enemy is stunned, set off balance interrupted. No, I like this area effect thing. Let's do that. I will always take an area effect over anything else. Okay. Right. Now, we were going to go to Summerset. We're here. Our closest Psijic portal is here. Let's go. And we didn't take a mission for this, so now that we've returned to Summerset, what do we need to do next? Seal the Summerset time breaches. This is going to be a longish episode, isn't it? Alright, let's go. We're going to go seal some time breaches. Was that one quest per episode? Yeah. Don't go over the edge. In through here.
You would challenge me to a duel? How
No,
true.
I wouldn't.
But then how can we have a proper contest? You don't even know the Ultimate code of dueling, do you?
Okay, use the
Reach nearby. I don't know why you're so intent on sealing them. Linear time is so overrated. Just imagine, you could die before you were even born. Wait, that's horrifying, isn't it? I'm sorry. Never mind.
We probably don't want to take on that boss. They look like they're doing just fine. Alright, now. Wellington Cove, yeah. Alright. Into our inventory. Quest items. Psijic map of Summerset, use. Alright, there's the city of Alinor. There's a little tiny island here. The river, and the X is above it. Right, so we should be somewhere close by. Wait. Time breach. When you're close enough, what happens is the time breaches actually show up. Here we are, this is what we're after. So time breach number 1. Boom, sealed. Alright, looking around. And for map, we are right here. Okay, now our next time breach, Psijic map of Summerset, which we'll use, is up here. It's like a little spit coming out into the land. Oh, I think I know where that is too. Alright, into our map. Little spit coming out, it's about here somewhere. So our nearest, let's go to there. Oh no, now we're costing ourselves money. As you can see, we're not going to be able to teleport to all of them, and we are probably going to be unlocking a lot of shrines on the way. I should have picked up that heavy sack of stuff. Never mind. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're heading out to this about here, I think. I'll put my money where my mouth is. F to mark the map. I would use my mount, but I am faster than it is, so there's no real point.
Oh, you're going to love this one. I'm seeing a tiny island surrounded by... It's either water or cats. Difficult to say. Let's hope it's the cats, eh?
Yeah, it's not cats. Water or cats. It is water. Tiny island. So we are going out into the bay. That's looking promising. We can swim there from here, or... I think we can actually bounce our way out to it over some other bits. We don't want to really go into the deep water because we'll get slaughter fished, and that's not fun. Alright, so that's where I reckon it is. And I think we can get around to it. Oops. Oh yeah, those aren't... Well, those are kind of cats. He's half right. That looks like jute. I think that cat was lining up to attack me just then. I missed. Use the oil. Yeah. Alright, so there's an island out in the middle. And our marker isn't actually that far. Okay, that's Grim Mortar. He's fine. But I'm thinking it's that island over there. So let's... Yeah, there we go. I found it. I mean, if you want, I think there are some maps online that you can look up, but it's really not that hard to do. Time breach. Seal. Alright, we are very close to my marker. I'll go in a bit closer for you. We're here. This is where our next time breach is. Alright, I'm just going to have a quick look over here. I was hoping for a chest. There's a fishing thing. We're not here to fish, though. Ah, yeah. Don't like getting wet. Okay, so we'll go back to shore, and then I'm going to work out where our next... where our next time breach is. So into our inventory, EW's our Psijic map. So we've just done this one. We're going to go get this one. Looks like there's a lake, and it's down near the lake, probably below some ruins. Alright, into our M. Well, there's some ruins, there's a lake. So let me just have a look at that map again. Yeah, above where it breaks into two streams. Oh, above where the road breaks into two streams. Alright. So I bet that's a road coming down there. So somewhere in this area. Now I am pretty sure that there are going to be way shrines for us to uncover. So let's do that. We'll just swim past the big snakes. I see a way shrine. Let's go unlock that while we're
Don't
here.
you think you're taking things a little personally? Let's just go about our own business.
How dare you talk to me as equals? Anything less than groveling on your knees is an insult.
This is the lady with the runaway horse.
Whatever you wish to discuss can wait. Until this orc addresses her slight to me, I will not yield my attention elsewhere.
What happened?
My prized mare has run off. I was putting her through her paces when this orc crosses our path out of nowhere. She spooked my horse so badly that she threw me and ran off. I need to find the poor thing.
Have you looked for it?
I'm not letting this Nebarah out of my sight until she prostrates herself
Seriously.
before me and begs my forgiveness for the wrong she has done me. She must learn her place.
Isn't that a bit much?
I am a kin lady of Summerset. It is not for you to dictate what is appropriate to me. I have been wronged, and if I wish to see this orc grovel as recompense, that is my prerogative.
I think you're lucky she hasn't beaten you to a pulp. Take her apology and go.
Is that a threat?
No.
You would threaten a kin lady in her own lands? Truly, there is nothing sacred left with Irene on the throne. Well, I won't stand for it. I'm leaving.
Good riddance.
I'll grant you a reprieve, orc. This time. Be on your way.
Okay, I don't think I achieved what I needed to achieve with that. That's Anduin. We're not picking up another quest. We're still on our one quest for this episode. This is Ebenstead Mount. We're going to go grab the shrine. We've unlocked the shrine. We're gonna head on down that road. Looks like. So I guess looking for this Augur of the Obscure. Yeah, we're definitely going to be finding a few things. We get some XP every time we find a new site.
Hail, mighty warrior!
Yeah, no. One quest at a time, remember? I forgot how long this quest was. Use the Augur of
You
the
know,
Obscure.
coral's just weird sack animal bones, right? So this is a bit like a cemetery, I guess. Ugh, you do not want to know what their ghosts look like. Old cheese. I'll leave it at that.
Ah, thanks. There's, it's over there. There's such a thing as too much sharing, Augur. You should know that, right? Yeah, now ask him if he cares. Haha, we're getting good at this stuff. Here we go. Seal the time breach. Boom. Okay, our third time breach. Wow, we weren't far off, were we? Our third time breach. I would unlock that, but we're going to go for our fourth now. So this is where we're standing. This is the Illumination Academy, so down here. Let's, oops, not what I wanted. Where are we here? Alright, so I'm pretty sure that our next lot of time breaches are all the way down like that. So we're going to follow the curve of that road. So let's have a look at our map. Psijic map of Summerset. Yeah, we've done these three. Yep, so we're going to follow the curve. So we want some kind of portal as close to here as we can get. Let's have a look. Alright. So I think what we'll do is there's a breach somewhere here. So we'll go to this portal. We'll get that breach, and then we'll get to the breach at the top, find a Wayshrine, and portal our way back down. Just to make it quicker. So we've done 3. Alrighty. I think the breach might be there. Let me just check on my map. Psijic Mere. Some of these I remember, some of them I don't. Yeah. So there's our city. It's right there inside the little bump. So onto our map. And we might just come out one. Probably about there, I would say. Just kind of, I think there's a waterfall there, something like that. So I put the marker down because it actually helps me focus on the direction I need to go. So we don't need to go into the city then. Use the aura.
There's a breach here. City's a bit gaudy, eh? At least by mortal standards. Where I come from, this would be a little more than a prevy. I'm kidding, of course. Ellen P's where I come from.
There it is. I can't see the bottom and I'm terrified of slaughterfish. Augur. Was that time breach number 4? Boom! We are, let me just get rid of that. Right there. Okay, now our next one is going to be a little harder. We're going to have to do some running. You know how we love the running. So we're here, we've just done this one. We're going to go up and seal time breach number 5. Looks like there's a spit of land or a big wharf coming out into the ocean. We'll go up there and we'll grab that thing. Which means I need to get off this rock. Okay. Alrighty. I probably should have marked on the map. There's that thing coming out into the spit of land. I think our Augur is somewhere here. No, our Augur, our time breach. Oh no, I'm wrong. It's in the ruins. Ugh. First or second section? This the bigger section. Somewhere here. Alright, now we have a direction. Let's go. I see a thing. Let's grab that thing then. Always nice to have. Skyshard. In the mouth of the falls overlooking Shimmerene. And if you go down those falls, I bet you'll find the gap. Don't you zap me, you evil little budgie bird. Alright, there's an undiscovered Wayshrine. Let's cut on up to that one. We won't go looking at that. Looks like something that has an adventure attached anyway. There's our Wayshrine on top of the cliff. Well, the cliff will give us a view, so let's see if we can get up to the Wayshrine. I don't think we can. Oh, we can try. Oh yeah, look at that. There we go. Grab that while we're here. Got a mundane rune out of that. Right, there's our Eldur Ruins Wayshrine. That's going to make life a lot easier. Alright. We probably don't want to go up into that little cove there, so we will need to go around on the road. Just grab this while we're at it. I should also check and see how we're going for our Seals of Endeavour, our daily quests, because there was one that involved gathering alchemical ingredients. I may have finished it but not realised it. So that would be P Endeavours. Nope, I need to get one more. Well, that just means it doesn't include butterfly wings. I'm not sure it's going to let me down over that mountain. We'll follow the curve of the mountain around. There's my thing. It looks like it's right inside it.
Ooh, a spooky cliff-top estate. What a fine place for a breach. All sorts of ghastly things happened here. I can tell you that. I'd shudder if I had shoulders. I'm kidding, of course. Mortal fear is hilarious.
We're going to have to do it again. These things count down real quick. Give it a minute. 2, 3, 4. Yes. Woohoo! Take all of that. Claim our level 30 rewards, 3 skill points. We've unlocked the Blackheart Haven in the Dungeon Finder. We're going to definitely need more magicka. We'll commit those points. Yeah, she is so pleased with that, right? Let's, got 4 points to spend. Alright, let's go through our fighting abilities. We'll just unlock them. Dawn's Wrath. Restoring Light, we'll grab that one. We probably should look at our racial abilities as well. Yeah, Hunter's Eye, Stealth Detection Radius, and Movement Speed. That's kind of handy to have. Let's get that going. Alright. Where were we off to before we got distracted? Ah yes, a cliff top escape. Why do I have a bad feeling that I need to be up? Because I reckon I do. Yeah, there, it's above me. Alright. So, we do have to go into the castle. Okay. Well, now we know that. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a bit of fighting ahead of us. Normally, if I was going to have to go into a castle, I would go and pick on all the monsters and pick up this quest here. But
did you hear that weeping
quest by
again?
quest, I'm only doing one quest
I've had enough
per.
of this place.
I don't think I can get to it. No, we just come up around that way. And I don't think... Yeah, no. Sigh. Alright. was it? Cliff top escape too. I think I heard a skeleton. There's my time breach. I could have gone in the other way. Alrighty. The other one ran. Good. Time breach. Alright, we are on our map. To unlock this site, we actually need to do that quest, but we have found the time breach right here in the corner of the castle in the Dureni Acropolis. Let's just zippity-doo-dah our way back to here. That's time breach number 6. Well, it's not so hard. It doesn't take... Okay, it takes a bit. Once you start the Psijics calling, and we didn't mess around. We haven't been messing around today, so we're doing alright. Alright, we may have been able to go a bit further south, but before we leave this Wayshrine, let's check it out. Into our inventory, into our quest items, E to use the map. Okay, we've done this one, we've done all these 3, 4, 5. 6 is down here near this little lake thing, not far off it. Right, into our map. Little lake thing, not far off it. I'm going to say it's probably here somewhere. Alright, let's grab this this Wayshrine. Eldur Ruins, and we will zip down to here. Alright. The markers help you at least start off in the right direction. You don't get lost quite as much. So we're heading for the southern tip of the lake, or the northern tip of the lake. Just ignore the imp. And we should watch out for those big cat things. Okay, here's our ruins.
More ruins. You know, every stone tells a story. I mean that literally, by the way.
I think it might
that
be
wall
at
over
the
there
top
won't
of the
shut up
Aldeates.
about how much it hates rain. Let's find this breach and get out of here, eh?
Alright. I think that thing saw me. No, it's right here. Alright. So, on our map. Oh wow, almost exactly where we said it would be. Okay, tucked in the curve of these ruins here. Let's seal it. I think this is number 6, isn't it? 3 more to go. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to toddle over here, grab these. They're always handy. Alright. We probably could zoot down to here. I'm pretty sure there isn't one in between. Actually, let's do that. 236, I know, right? Alright. Into our inventory, highlight the map. E for use. So 3, 4, 5, 6. We're right next to the next one. Alright, let's have a look. I think it's about here, but let's just check on in here again. No, it's up. Parallel almost to that junction. Alright. Somewhere here. Let's go.
This breach is in a zoo. Wow. You know,
Oh, no.
I'm endlessly fascinated by animals. A bit like walking plants, eh? Except with more, you know, fluids. Ugh, what a word that is.
Lotus? Lotus? Where are you, precious?
Okay, we found the... Oops. We found it. Now, can we get to it before we get eaten by animals? Angry animals. I reckon we can. So this is another one of those sites that we would need to unlock by doing the quest at the front gate. But we are not too far off where I thought it was. Okay, so you need to do the quest here to unlock this area. But we're right there. That's where our breach is. Let's seal it. Breach number 7. Yeah. Back to our map. We're going to just teleport our way back out. Save ourselves a little bit of heartache and heartbreak. I would strongly advise just fighting your way out for the XP, but also to save yourself the gold, because we're spending a small fortune doing it this way. Having a quick look at our Psijic map. E. So we're done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 is on an island, and 9 is over here. Alright. I don't think there's another shrine before the island. Let's have a quick check. No, there's our island. Where on the island is it? Okay, there's this long one and then diagonally up. Okay. This long one, I reckon it's about here. Alright. We're going to want to go around this. There we go. So we're going to quickly zippity-doo-dah our way this way. I'm going to grab that. That's a baby griffin. Makes me wonder where Mama Griffin is. We'll leave that one alone, I think. We want to go round. Round the zoo, not into the zoo. There's our quest to unlock that site. Like I said, if you guys are doing this without being limited to one quest per... Oh, let's unlock that Wayshrine. Then, I would strongly advise you to take the quests as you find them and do them in a location as you get to them. Alright, worth 731 XP. It's worth a lot more if you have a boost running, but I don't have any on this character, so at least I don't think no, I don't. Alright, let's let her catch her breath and we'll head on out to the island. Pretty sure we're close to the top of it, so we might want to just head on down to the seashore. That was Jude. I just ran past it. Don't die of shock. Okay, no. We need to get a bit closer. Look at this countryside. It's gorgeous. It's another griffin. I know they're pretty, but we don't want to mess with them. Isn't there another? Yeah, there is. There's another abyssal geezer down here too that we want to... I know, the aggro range on those things is huge. It's probably going to chase me. Oh, that one definitely is.
A breach near the sea. Ah, I do love the ocean. It's a shame you can only see it in 3 dimensions. All the quasitones and endless number forms.
Alright.
Actually, I take it back. Your meat brain would explode if you saw this.
Oh my god, there are so many of these things. We're going to have to deal with them, I think. I think we want to be down on the other side. Oh boy, we do not want to deal with that. Let's go this way. Okay, so I'm thinking the breach is somewhere. There it is. Oops. Oh my, I'm so sorry, Milara. Is somewhere over here. Alrighty. To answer your question as to where it is, not far off, I guess. Right here. Let's get it sealed. breach number 8. Boom. Alright, now we need to go back to the mainland, I think. If I recall, I mean, you can get off the end of the island and move across, but I don't know if you can actually get up onto the mainland from the coastline. So, yes, we are going to play chicken with the big bad snake. Boo. Ah! I know, now it's chasing me. Never mind. Alright, through the geyser, which is currently dormant, for which we should be thankful, although we can beat them. Well, mostly. Hopefully, possibly, depending on what comes out. Alright, past the salamanders, tiptoe through the... Oh my god, I think I just about stepped on that one. He is not a happy bunny. Human, you're dead to me! I know, salamander, I'm so sorry. Not. Alright. Finding the road. That's a griffin. I kind of probably don't want to play with that. No, I don't want to play with that. Let's go up to the road. The road is a lot further away than I thought it was. There it is. I knew it had to be round here somewhere. We ran past that with a dude again, didn't we? Alrighty. Okay, our Wayshrine is just up in there. That's a guild trader, that's nice to know. Alright, let's keep going. Now our next, I think our next one is somewhere kind of here, but we will, oops, we will check in on the map in a minute. I vaguely remember it being near a river. I've done this quest once before. I got killed on this slope. That's probably why I remember it. Alright, now we're going to want to break away from the mainland shortly. This is another one of those areas where you need a quest. And I think we do. It's probably about time to consult with the map again. I think it's somewhere in this vicinity, probably down by the sea. I know, remembering what the map looked like. Alright, there's a Wayshrine we should unlock. We might do that after we've found this portal. So, inventory, last portal on the map. Okay, there's an indentation and then a flat bit. So, yeah, somewhere down here, I reckon. Indentation, flat bit, let's say there. So maybe we do want to go to the Wayshrine. Ah, it's out of the way. Use the aura.
Oh, I hear a breach nearby. You can't, can you? Count yourself lucky. Sounds like a swarm of bees bouncing around in a tin bucket full of sleigh bills. Sort of like that racket bards make.
That racket bards make. Oh, look out, bards. You've just been dissed. There we go. It's not far from where we want to be. Let's see if we can avoid this wisp mother. Alright. Mouth of the river. Right, let's go unlock this Wayshrine. That was our ninth Psijic portal. Talk to Lawmaster Caloris. Guess where we're going? To Artaeum, because we've unlocked it now. So it's as simple as that. Just look on the map, on your map of whatever area, find the landmarks, and then add those landmarks in. That looks like a law book. We want it. Visit Summerset. Queen Irene has at long last decreed that the ancestral home of the High Elves shall be open to all, visitors, traders, and immigrants alike. The grace and intellect of the Golden Altmar race are renowned. Now you too can bask in their ancestral homeland. Come for adventure. Come for the fame and glory. Come to explore a land of beauty and magic unlike anywhere else in Tamriel. You are welcome, newcomer. Boats leave regularly from docks in most major cities. Alright, and that is our first Psijic quest complete. Let's go find Master Caloris. It looks like he's in the halls beyond. Master Caloris.
Welcome back, Initiate. Have you done as I asked?
Yes.
Are the time breaches on Summerset Isle truly sealed?
I would not be back if they weren't. I sealed all of the breaches on Summerset.
Well done. Well done indeed.
Thank you.
You already seem well versed in the cardinal virtues of our order. Altruism, foresight, precision in both thought and action. You will be a true asset to the order. Of that I am certain.
Thank you, Lawmaster. What's next?
Speak with Josarja. She will want to know that the Augur is safe, no doubt. Yes, I know all about its sudden disappearance. You did well in recovering it. I bade her give you something, your first step on the path. She awaits you in the Artaeum.
Thank you. I'll go speak to Josarja. All right, let's go. Josarja.
Thank goodness you're back. I hope the Augur didn't give you too much trouble. I know it can be a handful. Now, the Lore Master asked me to give you something. The first of many gifts.
What is it?
The most valuable gift. Knowledge. Please, use it carefully. When I learned my first spell, I accidentally banished a toad to the far ends of time. At least I think I did. It hasn't come back yet. Congratulations, you've earned it, and my thanks.
All right, we have some unidentified Summerset head armor from the Grace of Gloon, Griffin's Ferocity, or Wisdom of Varnus items, and we've gained the skill line, the Psijic Order, which I think was our next to last skill line that we wanted. Let's complete our quest.
First rate initiate, a word?
Right, so let's have a quick look in our skill lines. We now have a new guild skill line, the Psijic Order. We can't undo anything, so we can see the unseen. The insight you've gained from the Psijic Order grants you a vision of the spiritual world. You can now interact with rifts all throughout Tamriel. You purchase this skill to assign a new style. Okay, so there we go. So basically, we need to get to rank 2 in the Psijic Order before we can unlock any of these styles, and that will be done by taking on the next quest. Alright, into our racial, just make sure we've got all of our skills. Yep, into our class, see if there's any more skills that we need to pick up there. Right, into our weapon style, we're using a destruction staff, I think. Oh my gosh, we haven't picked up any of them. Restoration, right, we've got a few of those too. I don't know if I want to actually make this so I need to just equip a restoration staff for that passive to be working. Right, so we could have done that as well. I haven't decided if I'm going to go DPS or healer. Healers are, it's a difficult, unappreciated class. Oh my gosh, having played a couple. And I think one of the best ways to learn a let's unlock that for the minute. I think I just have to have the destruction staff equipped. So there we go. Lightning, ice, inferno, right. Yeah, so I think DPS is the best way to learn a dungeon, pretty much. But guys, on that note, I am going to bid you adieu. If you've enjoyed this episode and discovering where the Psijic portals are in Summerset, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. On that note, I'm going to bid you adieu. Take care out there.